Hi, Xander. I wanted to talk through your assignment that you turned in for Friday. On slide 2, I'm going to talk you through slide 2, and then I would like you to go back and look at slide 3, 4, and 8. I've highlighted everything in red that I would like you to correct. I would like you to go in and make corrections after the video is done and resubmit, please. All right, so when we round numbers, make sure that even though we're rounding to the nearest 10, that when we look at the number line, we don't leave the number in the hundreds place out. So 169 you have is between 60 and 70 on a number line. So if we think about that, that can't be possible if it's 169. So this answer on this side should be 160, and the number on this side should be 170, okay? So then that would change all of these down here. Don't forget to keep that hundreds place number in. And you chose correctly. It is closer to 170 than 160. We just have to remember to not get rid of hundreds place number. Okay, so now that you saw that I did that, I would like you to correct slide 3 and 4. Oh, I think I moved this for you. So see how I can move it to change my answers? And then I would like you to look at what you rounded 355 to. So this is, you just rewrote 355. I'd like you to round it though to the nearest 10. So if you're rounding it to the nearest 10, we're going to look next door to the ones place. 5 or more, raise the score. 4 or less, let it rest, and then decide what it should round to. On the buckets, I highlighted 2 of them. I can't highlight these in red for some reason, so I highlighted them in black. I'd like you to look at what those would round to for the nearest 10, and then move those to the correct bucket. On slide 7, you did a great job. The only one is down here at the bottom. 2,283 would actually round to 2,280. Okay, so you have it checked here that it would round to 2,180. So if we look at the number in the hundreds place, it's a 2. And we look, oh, sorry, we're rounding to the nearest 10. Forget I just said that. The 8 is in the tens place. So if we look next door to the 3, since it's under 5, we're going to round down. So that's why it would round to 2,280. The rest of them look awesome. Go ahead and correct slide 8 like I showed you up in slide 2. Now that we're rounding to the nearest 100, I want you to make sure that you don't get rid of the number in the thousands place. Don't get rid of this 7 here. So on this side of the number line, what would it be? And on this side, and then go through here and fix the rest on that slide. Slide 9 is perfect. Slide 10 is perfect. Slide 11, perfect. And now slide 12. This one was tricky. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Okay, you did awesome with the top 2. Now we're going to look at, I'm going to talk you through this one and see if you can correct the other 3, because I think you made the same mistake in all 4 of these. So if we have a number with 3 digits, when rounded to the nearest 100, the result is 700. What is the greatest possible value of this number. Okay, so we have to think of the largest number, the greatest number that would round to 750. Or sorry, to round to 700. So we can round up to 700 or we can round down to 700. So the answer here, you are correct, 655 would round to 700, but the greatest number that would round to 700 would be 749. This would round down to 700 if rounding to the nearest hundreds. So that is the largest number. We know that because if we're rounding to the nearest hundreds, we look next door, and since it's a 4, it will round down. Now, I know it has to be 49 because 750 would round up to 800 because this would be a 5. So 749 is the greatest number that would round to 700. So go ahead and re-look at the other 3 that are highlighted red and see if you can think about that again. Let me know if you have questions, okay?